Hello everybody, it's Miss Camp again. I am going back to our book talk, so I want to talk to you a little bit about Rocket Boys again. If you started with Rocket Boys, you should be a little bit in, and so for this little book talk, I want to talk about chapters 1 through 4. And that's only about 60 pages. So what we see in chapters 1 through 4 is the exposition of the story. Now, if you'll remember in your 5 parts of plot, the exposition is where we learn the basic situation. We learn the setting and the characters. So what we get in these first 4 chapters is all about Homer, his brother, and his parents, and what their life is like in this West Virginia town with his dad as the coal mining boss. There's a few things I want you to pay attention to. I want you to pay attention to how much the setting is like Gaffney. If you've gotten this far, then you've been able to pick it out. It's pretty obvious. I think you'll see a lot of similarities between Coalwood and Gaffney. I also want you to think about what we are writing about, the unknown. So already in the first 4 chapters, you should be able to see some of the known versus some of the unknown. What is known in Homer's life is what is set for generations. They know football, and that is very well known. And they know coal mining. They know very prescribed gender roles, what a girl is supposed to do, what a boy is supposed to do. They know very prescribed socioeconomic roles according to which level of society you were born into. They know that's very set. There are certain things that are expected of Homer because he is born into the family of the coal mine manager. Also, I want you to think about what else is unknown. The world of science is unknown. This whole new space exploration is very unknown to this group of people. And they're not necessarily interested in it that much at this point. The idea of ambition, of getting out of this particular town or this particular environment is unknown. Art. Pay attention to what his mother teaches him versus what his father teaches him, and they both have some very strong lessons to teach him. But again, because it's such prescribed gender roles, they come from different ideas and they come from different perspectives, and that has a lot to do with the way Homer grows up and the way he views life. And one other thing, I want you to pay attention to this concept called code switching. Code switching is where a person lives in multiple environments. And in those multiple environments, people act different ways and they have different expectations. So Homer, when he's with his mom, knows that he can say certain things. He knows that when he's with other coal mining families, there are certain things he can talk about. So he code switches. When he's with one group, he talks like they do about the things that they like. And when he's with a different group, he talks with them about the things they like and that he knows are acceptable in that group. Very much like Calpurnia in To Kill a Mockingbird. She has to code switch when she's with Atticus and his family. She speaks one way and about certain things. And when she's with her family and her church, she speaks a different way. And Scout notices that. Code switching is a very important skill to succeed in society. We have to understand how different environments act and what they expect, and we have to be able to adapt to different environments, and that's a high level social skill. So pay attention to the code switching that's going on too, and I hope that you'll be able to relate somewhat to Homer as being a smart kid as you are. You wouldn't be an AP. The way certain things are expected of smart kids, and how sometimes we think about things that other groups might not think about. All right, so I hope you can relate to Homer in a few ways. Okay, and as the closer we get to July 4th and then July 16th, this book's gonna line up with some of summer's events. Hope you're enjoying it. Talk to you later.